Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this webinar on how to trade with less than $5,000. This is for beginners, okay? So this is for beginner individuals who want to start trading Forex, learn how to trade Forex, and, you know, with a small account. So it could be $5,000, $1,000, $500, or even $100, okay? Or for individuals who have been trading but haven't been successful at it and would like to learn how to turn things around and start trading profitably. This episode is a first episode, so this is very, you know, I called it starter kit. It's a beginner's episode. It's for people who have no idea how to trade Forex, okay? But it's the first episode of a series of webinars that I have designed to help you become successful and profitable Forex traders. Okay, so let's give it a few seconds. I still see people joining. It's nice to see quite a lot of attendees. Thank you for your attendance. And again, welcome everyone. I'll start by sharing my screen so that, okay. Okay, again, this is the first episode. I called it Starter Kit. I will talk about who I am, you know, so you can know a little bit about my background, who the host is. What is Forex? So again, very basic. What is Forex? How to trade? How to start, etc. The power of leverage, very important, because this is, I think, what makes people, you know, make money or decent profits with a small account. And if we have time, this is supposed to be maybe a 20-minute webinar. So if we have time, I'll set you up with a demo account, and we'll teach you how to open a demo account so that you can start trading or learning to trade on a demo account with virtual money. It's for free. You don't risk anything because it's a demo account, and we can start there, and then episode 2 you'll move on to the next level, and the next level was episode 3, etc. And then by the time, you know, you're ready to open a live account, even with a small amount, as I said, the amount of money that you open is not really important, because what we want to teach you is how to make money with whatever amount you have, percentage-wise, you know, consistent profits, okay? My name is Rony Nehme. I am Chief Market Analyst at SquaredFinancial, but my team and I also run an education program. So we do coaching, we do seminars, webinars for people, for traders who want to become profitable and successful at Forex trading. We also do daily market outlooks. We scan the markets, we analyze the markets on a daily basis, and we do forecasting, and we send these daily market outlooks to our clients with trade ideas, profitable trading strategies, etc. Okay, so what is Forex? First of all, let's start with, you know, you've all heard of Forex trading. It's accessible to everyone. It's exciting. It offers opportunities to make very good money, right? You've heard that many times before, that, you know, a lot of people make so much money trading Forex. But what many fail to tell you is that to become successful, a successful trader, not just in FX, but in any financial market, you need to develop a set of skills, okay? You need to develop strategies, profitable strategies. You need to develop the right mindset, and that takes a lot of time. But even more important than anything, you need to develop consistency, okay? That's the key, consistency, okay? You don't want to make a lot of money if it means that you must take so much risk to do it, right? Because then you can also lose it all in one bad day. See, there's a lot of videos on the internet, on YouTube, Instagram stories of guys showing you how much money they made, you know, like turning a small $500 account into $50,000 in just 2 weeks, okay? Or I just made $15,000 trading today, and they'll show you, they'll post their you know, blotter or their platform for you to see. No one ever posts how much they lose, right? And if anyone can make that much money consistently, okay, not just one time out of luck, but consistently on the long run, why would they brag about it? I mean, why would they get you to subscribe or follow their page or open an account? And if you open an account with their preferred broker, then they'll share their secret with you. Okay, well, there is no secret. There is no magic formula. Again, what you need is consistency, small profits with a small account, and then you grow your account with time and add to it as you develop, your skills and learn how it's done. It's called financial planning. I've been doing that for the last 20 years. It takes time, it takes effort, and yes, you can make a lot of money, but there's no such thing as quick money. Okay, if you're in it for quick profits, you might as well not open an account, because that's why 80%, over 80% of retail traders, beginners, fail. Okay, it's because they want to get rich quick. It doesn't work. It takes time, it takes hard work, and it takes a whole lot of stress. Okay, so if you're not ready, don't do it. Okay, once you're ready and accept that these are the terms, these are the conditions, then you open your live account. Okay, this is a series of educational webinars, as I said, that I have put together to teach you how it's done. Okay, with less than $5,000. So it could be, as I said, $100. The point is, you don't need a lot of money to start, because you want to first learn to develop consistency. Okay, and I'll keep saying that during future webinars as well. All through the episodes, you will hear me say consistency. Once you do that and you start growing your account percentage-wise, then you understand risk and how much risk you can take with the money you have to develop consistent profits on the long run. Then you can open a bigger account. You can put as much money as you can afford. The early stage is what I want to teach you, is how to make money with what you have. Okay, consistent profits. So it doesn't have to, even if it's $100 and you're making $1 a day, it's something, because you prove to yourself that you can make that much consistently every day, right? Okay, so let's, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, my background. Okay, so when I was at university 20 or so years ago, like many other students, I did a lot of part-time jobs. Okay, some much harder than others. But obviously, I was studying finance, so I wanted to be, get a job in banking, etc. Now, trading was always a dream for me. I always wanted to learn how to trade. But back then, my first serious job was in banking, where I worked in developing something called e-banking, which now you guys use it every day, I'm sure. But back then, it was something revolutionary, and not many people, especially retail, had access to e-banking or e-trading, so online trading, access to the markets online. And I was always interested in trading, but the retail platforms back then were very basic. And so I got to the opportunity, okay, I got a job opportunity to do something called, or work at a proprietary trading firm. Okay, so I joined this proprietary trading firm in 2001. Okay, so proprietary trading is basically trading company funds. So you join the firm, you go through a filtering process, interviewing, etc. Once you're in, you start a theoretical course, if you want, for a few weeks to a month, and then you start trading company funds. Okay, and so of course I quit the bank to join this prop trading firm in 2001, which was for me a big opportunity at the time, even though they didn't pay any salary for the whole duration of the internship, if you want to call it. I didn't have any salary, so I quit the bank where I was getting paid to join this, because I loved learning to do this so much, and I wanted to do it. And so the way it worked is, I had my own desk next to a group of people. We all started together, of course. There was some experienced traders as well on the floor, but in this world, you have to figure out things on your own. So the way it worked is we had 3 months to prove that we can do it. We can make money, right? How? By being positive $5,000 in a calendar month. So we were each given an account of $200,000. Back then, it wasn't like now. There wasn't any leverage, if you heard of leverage. If not, well, I'll explain what leverage is in a second. But $200,000 still is decent money. Of course, it's company money. So we had strict risk management rules. Okay, so they imposed these rules on us. It wasn't a choice. But that helped me a lot, because without these risk management rules, I don't think anyone can become consistently profitable without this kind of, risk management. They taught me the kind of discipline it takes to actually make it in this business. And at the same time, I know now that it's the only way to develop consistent profits and become a successful trader on the long run. Okay, I still use these same rules today, and we'll discuss these in the future webinar, risk management webinar. But just to give you a little of my experience, of course, after 2001, why can't I jump to the other slide? Okay, after 2001, I started trading my own account in 2006. I trade stocks, Forex, and fixed income. But let's look at how it worked a little bit, okay? The graduation, as I said, it took, you had to make $5,000 in one calendar month. And the payout, so once we make that much, the $5,000, we start getting paid. And the payout is 35%, okay? Of course, it's scaled up. So the more you make, the higher pay you make. But less, I think back then it was less than 24. Whatever you made between 5,000 to 25,000, it was 35%. Okay. So in February 2001, I started trading the $200,000 account. And of course, like everybody else, I was negative. Okay. The second month, we started also, my group and we were maybe 5 or 6 in the group, but I was also negative on the second month. On the third month, unfortunately, again, I was negative, okay? I was doing a lot of errors. I was, still learning. I was going through a lot in my head. I needed to improve a lot of things, and I was working on myself. I was improving, but still I was negative. But my manager back then saw that I had the potential, and I was getting better, and so he decided to give me an extra month. Remember, they only usually give you 3 months, a chance of 3 months. He decided to give me an extra month, and on the 4th month, I made $4,986, May 2001. Okay, but I didn't make the 5,000, so no paycheck. Okay, that month was a little bit higher up than $5,000, but there was still a week for the months to end, and I decided to keep trading out of greed, even though I could have closed my position and take the week off, enjoyed myself, and then get paid 35% of $5,000. But no, I got greedy, decided to trade more. And again, this is something that I learned back then, is to overcome greed. This is one of the first lessons that I learned in trading, because remember, I was spending 3 months now without getting paid, and so I was running out of cash, and I needed that money. But because I was greedy, I didn't get a dime, I didn't get a penny. And so I learned how to control my greed. And I think it's a very common problem to most traders to overcome greed. And you really have to be mentally strong. And this is also something we will see in future webinars. Again, my manager decided to give me another chance. And on month 5, I made $12,412. And that's my 35%, right? I actually made $35,463 for the firm, and I get paid $12,000 out of that. And remember, that was a lot of money for me back then in 2001, because I had quit the bank, and my annual salary, my annual income at the bank was $24,000. So to make half of that in 1 month is wow. For back then it was a lot of money. It still is a lot of money to make $12,000 in 1 month. In July 2001, I made $24,801. etc. Okay, year 2001, I finished up $180,000 that year. Remember, from $24,000 salary to $180,000 income. Okay, so I was, king of the world. I was on top of the world. I was young. I was very happy. In 2002, it was double that. Okay, double that. And I'm not sharing all these numbers with you to brag and to tell you how strong I am and how good of a trader I became. No, I want you to know that if I can do it, you can do it. Anyone can do it as well. Okay, and today you can, with a small account, but trade bigger numbers because of leverage, provided you use the risk management tools that we will teach you in future episodes. Okay, let's talk about Forex a little bit. Learn what Forex is. What is Forex? Foreign exchange, also known as FX or Forex, is a global marketplace for currency exchange. So where nations exchange currencies or corporations exchange currencies. The average daily Forex volume is more than 5.1 trillion daily. So there is a lot of money exchanging hands. There's a lot of opportunities every day to make money as well. Currencies trade against each other as exchange rate pairs. For example, Euro, USD. Okay, so you buy the Euro, you sell the USD, and you can, all currency you can pay. You can buy British pound, sell the USD. You can buy the USD, sell the British pound, etc. So it's like when you want to go on vacation to, let's say you live in America, you're going to Europe on vacation, you need euros, right? So what happens is you're going on vacation to Europe. What is the rate? You go to the foreign exchange office because you need some cash in order to go to Europe. And the exchange office tells you, for example, that the Euro over USD is equal to 1.20. So that's the rate. What does it mean? It means that to buy 1 euro, you will need $1.20 US cents. Okay, that's what it means. So let's say you need 100 euros to go, okay, to in cash. So you will need $120 to give to the exchange office and to buy that 100 euros. Okay, so you go to that exchange office. The exchange office tells you the buy is 1.15 and the sell is 1.25. What is that? That is called the spread. The exchange office wants to make money. So when you go, even though the market rate is 1.20, they will sell you at 1.25 and they will buy back from you at 1.15. So that spread of 10 points is how much is the commission, if you want, that these exchange offices make. Okay, so now, in other words, if you want to buy 100 euros, you need $125 and not 120. So the $5 extra is if you want the commission that the exchange office is taking. Let's say you change your mind, you're not going on vacation anymore, you want to buy back you want to take back your money, sell the 100 euros back to the exchange office. Well, now he's buying it back at 1.15, so he will only give you $115 back. So you just lost in that transaction $10. Okay, that's the commission of the exchange office. Now, Forex trading works exactly the same. Okay, you have access to your account online, you deposit money, you're buying and selling currencies. But the way it works is the bid or the buy, we call it the bid as well, is equal to 1.2000. Now notice there is 4 decimal places now, okay? And the ask is equal to 1.2001. Notice the spread is much, much narrower, okay? So when you buy and sell, you don't lose that much money if it's big amounts of, if it's a big amount of money. So when you travel, you don't mind because you're not buying or selling $100,000. You're just buying or selling what you need to in order to, travel. But when you're trading a lot of money, even though you have a small account. We'll discuss this later. You're trading a lot of money, and you don't want to lose on the spreads. And so 1.2000 times 1.2001 is the spread. We also call this 1 pip, okay? So the last decimal place, the fourth decimal place, we call it 1 pip spread, point in percentage. And so let's say you want to buy your 100 euros, you will have to pay $120.01. And let's say you want to sell your 100 euros, you will get $120 back. And so your loss is 1 cent, okay? That's how online trading Forex works. And so if you open an account with Squared Financial and you deposit $1,000 in that account, and you want to buy euros with it. Now, let's look at how much euros you can buy with only $1,000. Now, one standard lot, that's, the way it works is each lot, when you buy in lots. You don't buy 1,000 or 2,000, or you can buy 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000, but the lot, the unit is equal to $100,000, okay? So every lot is equal to $100,000, and a mini lot is $10,000, and a micro lot is $1,000. So with $1,000 that can in your account, what can you buy? You can only buy one micro lot, or 0.01 euro USD, right? And let's say the euro USD goes up from 120 to 120.01. Your net PL is now 10 cents. Let's say it drops. Your net PL, profit or loss, is also 10 cents if it drops 1 pip, okay? So how do you make money if it's only 10 cents? Well, that's what leverage is, the power of leverage. A broker will give you the leverage on the money that you deposit, the leverage on them. So in other words, you deposit $1,000 in your account. If you have a leverage of 1/50, okay, you might have a leverage of 1/30, 1/50, 1/100, depending on how advanced you are as a trader and how much you're allowed to receive, okay? So the professionals can even get much higher than that. But let's say as a beginner, you have a leverage of 1/50. So the $1,000 that you deposit in your account, you have purchasing power, you have real buying power of $50,000, okay? Or if you deposit $100 in your account, your actual buying power is $5,000, 50-to-1 leverage. What it means is you open the account, you deposit $1,000, the broker gives you leverage, okay, which is 1/50. So you have buying power of $50,000. Now this is very important because now you can make serious money, but at the same time, you can lose serious money. Now, you can't lose more than $1,000 because that's your maximum deposit. However, nobody wants to lose not even $100, right? So that's how risk management is used. You need to learn the discipline. You need to learn how to use the risk management. I will help you. I will teach you, okay, in future episodes. But let's look at this example. If you're buying if you're buying euros at the rate of 1.20 and it goes up only 1 pip, now your net PL is $5. If it drops 1 pip, your net PL is also $5. Remember, one lot is $100,000. So with $50,000 now in your account, even though your deposit is only $1,000, you can buy up to half a lot, okay? So if it goes up 1 pip or down 1 pip, you're not losing or making 10 cents anymore. You're now losing or making $5, okay? And the euro, if it moves from 120 to 121, like in the example here below, which is equal to 100 pips, right? So if we move 100 pips up, your profits are $500 or 50% on your initial investment of $1,000. Okay, so now 1 pip. All right, so if a move of 1 pip is equal to $5, a move of 10 pips is equal to $50, and a move of 100 pips is equal to $500. Okay, that's the first lesson. That's the first episode. I don't want to take much more of your time. We'll see you next week. Now, I just want to share my screen to show you how to open an account. Do that, please. as soon as you can. And after that, I can answer some of the questions. I see there's some questions in the chat, so we'll answer those as well. Just give me a second for me to share with you my screen. Okay. So first of all, to download a demo account, all you need to do, remember, demo account is free and is only, it's virtual money. Okay, so you're not risking any money. You're learning. You can do whatever you want. You can deposit. Let's say you open an account with $50,000. Then you can learn by buying and selling many currencies, not just the Euro USD. You can experience for yourself and see how it works and how much money, every time prices go up or down. You can even see how often they go up or down. Let's say 100 pips. As I said before, from 120 to 121, if the euro goes up from 120 to 121 on $50,000, you're making $500, right? So that's how often does it go from 120 to 121, which is 100 pips? It does that very often. Like I would say on a weekly basis, you could see moves like that, even sometimes on a daily basis, especially now with the volatility in the markets. Okay, please type sc.squaredfinancial.com. Okay, I'll type it here in the chat as well. And from there, I'm not able to share my browser for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, just bear with me a second. Okay, let's do that the next week. Because I see a lot of questions, so I'll answer the questions on the chat. Let's open the demo account next week at the beginning of the second episode. I'll see you all next week. If you don't have any questions, thank you so much for your attendance, and hope to see you again next week. And if you have questions, please stay here and we'll answer them. I'll answer them on the chat. Okay. Have a nice day, everyone, and thank you once again for your attendance.